What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tyra Nicole, and today we're gonna be doing a hair video. Even though I already did an edge video, I still been having a lot of people asking me how I do my edges, what's the best tool to use, all this kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna redo it. Yeah, I'm just gonna redo it and do it again. As you can see now, my edges are kind of done. They're not as crispy as they usually are, and that's because I just got off work. So my hair is not, obviously doesn't look how it did when I left this morning. So I'm gonna go and mess them up, which is really weird for me to say, but I'm gonna mess up my edges, start from scratch kinda, and let you guys see exactly how I do them. So as you can see, I went in and messed them up. They're not like too bad, I guess, but they're still not laid. So now I'm just gonna start from the beginning and let you guys see the end results. I used some gel, so I'm gonna take my gel and apply it to my edges. You're gonna need water too. Obviously I already put water on it, but you're gonna wanna do that. Excuse me from like looking down because I'm looking into a mirror. You're gonna wanna start. Okay, so like, look. Most of the time when I have my edges laid, it's in a part, okay? So if you have a part and you're doing your edges, you wanna make sure they are laid down as much as possible at that part so that there's no little loose hairs just kind of like spiraling out, going crazy. So then after you got those down, again, you can use a toothbrush. I use a toothbrush because it is easier and I'm not ashamed. But you're gonna wanna like, kind of like swoop it. If you can see, like, there you go, swoop. And you see how it's kind of, how they're kind of forming, but they're not super defined. You can't really tell that they're about to be laid, but they're about to be laid. I also like to use a tool like this. I used to have this one comb that had an end like this, but it broke. You see how it's kind of like spaced right here where I use the toothbrush? You're gonna want to follow that space and kind of use this little metal piece to outline where you want your wave to be. So hopefully you saw that. If not, you might want to rewind. But I kind of literally just parted my hair. Parted my hair right there. So I'm going to take the toothbrush and finish brushing the hair in the direction that I want it to. Okay, I need some more gel. Sorry if I'm not explaining this the best. Like, once you do your edges, you kind of just do them. You don't think about it. So as I'm doing it, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it. So you see how I have the second little swoop wave going right here after I got the first one, and I'm gonna brush it literally until I'm satisfied with how the swoop looks. All right. So once again, I think I just pulled a piece out. Okay. Once again, I got this swoop going, and I got my handy dandy metal piece thingy comb, and I'm gonna follow my little swoop again. Okay, T. So I got that swoop, and I'm gonna take my toothbrush again and finish combing the third swoop down. Combing my third swoop. And come on. There we go, there we go, there we go. All right. So for the last, you see how I got the third swoop? For the last swoop, it's kind of already parted. Sometimes this area right here won't be parted, and I'll have to just take my comb and like make a little part so that you can tell that it's the third swoop. Because if I don't do that little part, you can see like it's not as crispy. You could just see it's not as crispy. It doesn't look like there's three there. So that's why I like to take my little tool and make that swoop. After I finish, sometimes I have to go in and like re-part areas that decided that they weren't gonna follow directions today. I had to re-part them and make sure they're in the right area. And like this one right here. Dope, dope, dope. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side, I guess. I wasn't gonna do it at first, but actually, no, I'm not gonna do the other side because it's literally the same thing. Once you get in the flow of it, it's really like you kind of just come up with things that work best for your hair. But I mean, this works. Don't worry if you don't get this the first try, because when I first started doing my edges, they did not look like this at all. Like, they were completely opposite, and I thought they were laid until I looked back at older pictures. So if you don't get this the first try or the second try, don't give up. You just got to keep practicing and get to know your edges and what products work the best on your edges. So that's about it. If this video worked for you, let me know. Go down in the comments. Let me know how your edges turned out. If you guys want to see more hair videos, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. It doesn't go unnoticed. I also have all of my social media information down below in the description. And that's it for now. So thank you guys for watching.